What's up, everybody? I know that this is coming out on Thanksgiving, but I was just at the gym and I had this thought, and it was like I got to share this before I forget about it. So I'm not sure who this is for, but my prayer is that someone that's watching this is for you. So I'm just gonna get into it in my sitting here in my messy office. This is the expose moment of my life. So I think one of the thoughts that came to my mind was that most teachers want to be outstanding, but they don't want to stand out. And when I think back on my career, that there's a level of courage that it takes to be outstanding. But what does that mean, right? It's just not like being good out loud. When you're standing out, I think that has to do with two other things in your life, right? And one of those, as you're sitting here, and it's maybe you're watching this on, if you're in the US, you're watching this on Thanksgiving break, maybe, and there's this pull of like, do I just relax and chill, and that's what I feel like I need to do, or do I need to do all the lesson planning, and I have grades coming up, and I'm like have all this work that I brought home that a friend of mine says, my friend Miss King from West Philly says that she likes to take her grades for a ride. And so she's like, I think they just like being in my car. Like I take them on Friday and I put them in my car and they just like drive them around on errands and stuff. And then, and then I take them back in the school building. So what do we do with that tension? I think it's there's two things here. One is that it is what is going to help you show up the best while coming back from break. Now, I know that everyone likes to think about going back from break when you're on break, but giving it a moment and thinking what will suit me better and then sticking with it. You know you better than anyone knows you. So standing out, right? To be outstanding means to do things different from other people. So if everybody else is talking about, Kathy, who teaches across the hall, is talking about how she worked the whole weekend and I got all this stuff done and played and everything else, and you're like, I just watched Lawman Bass Reeves all weekend. That's what I did. There's actually only 4 episodes, so I don't know why I took you all weekend to watch it, but it is this idea of what do you need to do your work when you show up to be outstanding. The other thing is, when we're thinking about that, and without getting into the super nerd science part of this, trees grow equally up as they do down, right? Or I'm taking my word. That's what we're going with, right? However, so this like part of the tree that grows up can't happen unless the tree grows down. When I'm thinking about this, when I'm at the gym, because I hate going to the gym, is that it is the work that you do in the dark, in the quiet, that is going to affect the work that you do when you get into the light, right? So for me, this is why it's so important. This is why I put out a video about morning routines. It's so important to me to put that work in early in the morning when it's still dark, when it's often still cold this time of the year, to go to the gym, to break open my Bible, to pray, to do all the things so it is my roots growing deeper, showing up in the dark when no one else can see what I'm doing, right? It's not like I have a camera on and I'm like flexing. It is that work that allows you to do the work when you get into the light. So this weekend, yes, take the time, be with your family, be where your feet are, be with your friends. Enjoy the quiet moment at the end of I rarely drink anymore, but I am very much looking forward to Thanksgiving evening after everyone's gone, having a fire in my fireplace and like having a drink by the fire is something I'm very much looking forward to. But I know that on Friday morning, I'm going to wake up and work. But on Friday morning, I'm going to I'm still going to the stupid gym. I will still pray. I will still meditate. I'll still get up before everyone else. Because that is, for me, it's the both. It's the deep spending deep, quality, precious time with my family. And then also waking up before everyone, putting in the work, because that's going to allow me to still do this. Even tomorrow on Thanksgiving morning, I will still get up and do all the things, because that's going to allow me the peace, the quiet, the solace, the ability to show up with my family. So I just felt like that was for someone. And look, this isn't about getting it right. Let me say this one last thing, y'all. Like, I put out a video recently about like why you should fail as a teacher, and I think that's so important, because you don't learn how to do anything if you're afraid. Preparation makes us less afraid. Preparing you, because the messenger is more important. A prepared messenger is more important than a prepared message. And showing up. So showing up prepared is important, but you're still going to fail. And if you're afraid of failure, you're never going to be great in anything, especially as an educator. It's about learning how to keep going, learning how to build that resilience. Not one person watching this ever learned to walk without failing. You don't learn how to ride a bike by riding a bike. You learn how to ride a bike by falling off of it until you get it and go a little bit further and a little bit further and a little bit further before you need anyone to be pushing you off your back or you're kicking yourself off that high curve. That's how you learn to do it. And so I don't have to recap everything. I realize I'm not in the classroom, but that was on my heart today. I wanted it to share that with you. And we'll be back with regular, normal edited videos next week. And that's it. I hope that you all have a wonderful, wonderful holiday. I thank you for watching this and for sharing content and all the stuff. Yeah, that's it, gang. Have a great day. Peace.